Are you a coach, a leader, or a guide who gets results but hesitates internally? If so, this video is for you. What you're experiencing is not self doubt, it's actually unstructured authority. So, in this video, I'm going to give you 2 ways you can incorporate more structure into your leadership to help you feel just how competent you are and to help you guide your clients from the state they're in now to their desired outcome. Let's take a look at what doubt actually is. We often assume that it's coming from a lack of competence or a lack of readiness, but doubt actually comes from holding responsibility or needing to produce results without a clear, repeatable structure. Sometimes leaders assume that if they go out and get another course and learn just a little bit more, they'll be ready. But it's not a lack of information that's holding you back, it's actually a lack of structure that helps you to transmit that information. So let's look at 2 solutions that can help you bring more structure and more of a feeling of safety into your guidance and your leadership. So, the first point we want to look at is cultivating emotional security. Let me tell you, this is the part that a lot of coaches and guides skip. They get to the nitty gritty, they want to get to the work and to the information. But actually, before you embark on any journey and before you guide others on their heroes or heroines' journey, you want to make sure that you actually have a routine in place that allows you to cultivate your own inner safety, which basically means no matter where you go and no matter among whom you move, you feel safe within your own skin. And often we can cultivate routines that help us to cultivate this inner safety. So, for example, in Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, one of the ways that she helps you to cultivate emotional security is by doing morning pages. 3 pages every morning where you're allowing yourself to express whatever it is that wants to come through you. This helps you to see what it is that is working within you, and it also helps you to release it and to make space for the creativity that wants to come through. So you can also have other routines that help you, but the important thing to do is to make sure that you're checking in with yourself and also allowing yourself to really feel safe within your own skin. So, one exercise that you can do to cultivate emotional security, in addition to the example of the morning pages, would be to do a check in before every session and to ask yourself, how am I feeling? What are my expectations for this session? And am I making sure to hold space instead of feeling obligated to guarantee outcomes? Just do a nice check in with yourself before every session, because the more you allow yourself to be with yourself, the more inner stability and inner authority you can create and also transmit during the session. The second part that people often miss is creating a framework that helps you to deliver on the offer that your client has chosen to book with you. Sometimes you create an offer, but you forget to create the framework. So let me show you. There's a difference between an offer and a framework. An offer speaks to the desired outcome. It names the change someone longs for and invites them into the work. A framework, on the other hand, creates safety. It's the structure that allows the transformation to actually unfold. So, to cut it short, the offer makes the promise and the framework basically keeps it. The framework helps you to deliver on the offer. When you have a clear framework, a clear method of how you help clients get from A to Z, then you enter your sessions feeling way more confident. I often see people moving more from intuition or just assuming that in the session they'll see and feel what's needed. You can absolutely enter sessions using your intuition and trusting that the necessary tools will appear. But often, if there's a framework, if there's a clear structure or a clear bridge to help your client get where they need to be, then that can increase inner confidence, and also help you access the competence that you've already built more easily. So let's look at a quick case study. I have a client who wanted to build a program that helps people release their financial blocks. She came to me actually wanting to do other things within her coaching space, but I noticed that she seemed distracted. So I asked her what's going on. And she said she has a program and she even has a client who's waiting to book, but she didn't feel comfortable giving the offer so that the client could book because she didn't know what would happen when the sessions actually took place. So, what we did was actually to stop, to create the offer. What is the core transformation that the client will actually experience? And then to note down what steps she will guide the client through to help deliver on that transformation. And once this structure was in place, not only did the client who was waiting to book with her book immediately, but she was also able to get another client. When you are able to be sure of what it is that you're offering and you know you have a clear framework in place, not only are you able to feel confident about guiding your client, but you're also able to have clear messaging. And through that clear messaging, you can magnetize new clients to your program. So here's one practical step that you can actually take. Take a moment to note down what transformation it is that you would like to offer your clients. That is your offer. Now, note 3 to 5 steps that you will guide your client through to help them to deliver on that core transformation. There you have the beginning of an offer and a framework. Take some time to really sit down and go through those steps. And if you want to go through it a little more closely and intensely, then check out the video that I've noted in the description below. There, I teach you more about how to create your own offer and framework. Thank you for checking into this video and allowing me to guide you in bringing more structure into your leadership. If you're interested in how to build more embodied sovereignty as you guide other professionals, then please make sure to follow, subscribe, and to recommend this to others who are on the same journey. And I look forward to going this path with you.